Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Luke Nandy Bear, aka Luke Book Bear, and tonight I want to talk about and discuss an article over here at Forbes.com. Now, as I've stated in some of my previous videos, I am not a huge fan of the mainstream media. I typically don't watch it, don't listen to it, don't read it. Now, I do make some exceptions for financial related news at times, and even more so now to a greater extent with all the problems going on with the SEC. Gary Gensler, he's the head of the SEC. All the confusion and uncertainty about what is a commodity, what's a security. Can a blockchain or a cryptocurrency be both at the same time, a commodity and a security? Or perhaps at different times, can the same cryptocurrency be a security and later on a commodity, and perhaps back and forth a bit? Now, the reason we're making this video is because I found out in this article that Forbes may introduce Bitcoin Cash BCH to their own portfolio. Now, if you're not already familiar, it's over here. It said, I'll link this in the video description. It's the Forbes CryptoAsset and Blockchain Advisor portfolio. Now, these are exciting times for Bitcoin Cash BCH. Things are heating up. All kind of, interesting and exciting news and from all different fields. Now, let's take a look at the article. Now, this is a relatively lengthy article, and also we're going to focus on the Bitcoin Cash BCH part mostly, and the rest of it we're not going to cover. It's just not relevant here. Now, let's go down to the first. I've already got everything highlighted here as far as the Bitcoin Cash segments. So there's two paragraphs. Now, the first one starts off, a natural question in light of these. No, pardon me, this is not the first one. There's a paragraph a little bit above here. Same. Okay, here we are. PayPal has not made any announcement, but I am not expecting any delistings from them, given that none of the four tokens currently supported by the company, Bitcoin BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, LTC, Bitcoin Cash BCH, none of these were mentioned in the suit. It is the litigation brought by the SEC against Binance, Coinbase. Goes on to say, in fact, a video has been circulating in the last. Okay, there's a part about the video made by Gary Gensler a few years back, when he said that none of these four coins are securities. And that's at odds now, or in contrast to some statements he's made more recently now. For example, in front of the U.S. Congress. Now, it goes on. Now, this is the part that I would really like to focus on now. It's this paragraph here. It says, a natural question to ask in light of these recent developments is whether it makes sense to reintroduce Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash into either of our portfolios. Now, after I read this, I looked back over here at their portfolio, and it says that there are four portfolios at Forbes. So it looks like maybe a discrepancy here, or maybe not. It could be something else that we just don't know about. But here it says either portfolio, so it sounds like two. Now, moving on, it says that is something that I will look into over the next week or so as I put together the June issue of our newsletter. Something else that stood out to me, that, well, this is a newsletter here at Forbes. It says it right here, and we are in the middle of June. So I thought that this is the newsletter, but apparently not. Or perhaps something that we just don't have all the information, I guess, here in this. And as I said, I don't typically read Forbes. So now it continues to say that for some reference, Bitcoin Cash BCH has never been in a portfolio, and I removed Litecoin years ago because of concerns of its product market fit. Now here's another, it looks like a discrepancy. It says Bitcoin Cash has never been in a portfolio, but a sentence or two upwards, or up in the article, it says reintroduce Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash. So either it reintroduced or it's never been in a portfolio. Now I don't know, this may just be word structure. It says, are they saying Litecoin, reintroduce Litecoin, and then Bitcoin Cash not too important for the video? And also the main takeaway here is that Forbes, well, let's read the rest of this so we can give you the takeaway. It says, there are of course important differences between between these tokens, BCH and LTC, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. Now it says their communities, differences, the communities, I would agree. Now it says, but at a high level, I saw them as relatively weak competitors to Bitcoin BTC and potential targets for layer 2 payment rails on top of Bitcoin Cash, such as the Lightning Network and Liquid. But quote, but I will give them another look. So he's going to give Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin another look, and he would love to hear any thoughts or questions you may have. So here's the takeaway, and it's spectacular news for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash may be included or perhaps reintroduced into the Forbes portfolio, the Forbes crypto asset and blockchain advisor portfolio tracker. So things are heating up. These are exciting times for Bitcoin Cash BCH. Now also, something else I noticed here, that even though the article is titled "The Interview with Coinbase Chief of Legal Officer," the part we've read here and a good portion of this article is not the interview. For the interview, you have to scroll down for two or so paragraphs, and it says, now on to our conversation with Paul Grewal. Hey, look, I knew it. Here's what, there's a typo or there's a spelling error. Paul Grewal. So you look at this guy here. This makes a little bit more sense. Paul. I still don't know how you pronounce it, but it looks like Grewal, which makes a little more sense. You know. So yeah, Grewal. I don't believe. Yeah, Grewal, because Wald is a. You know, it sounds like a German name or Anglo-Saxon type of name. So Green, I mean, there are Greenwald. We all know, we've heard of the surname Greenwald, but Grewald, I've never heard of Grewald. Now, not saying this guy can't have any name in the world. For all I know, hey, his last name could be Johnson, or you know, any name really. Now, so yeah, let's we're going to go ahead and wrap the video. What time is it now? It is, let's see, it is 12:16 a.m. in the morning. The book bear's got to do a couple of things, got a couple of tasks to do, and then I'm heading to bed. And well, since it's already past midnight, we're gonna make another video later on today, most likely about Bitcoin Cash BCH. If not, it'll be something relatively, well, something related to Bitcoin Cash, perhaps, or just a closely related topic, maybe Bitcoin BTC, about mining wise, or it's any topic to bring in a larger, with the intention of bringing in or creating a larger audience. And after they arrive at the channel, they will see that this is a Bitcoin Cash BCH themed channel, and hopefully they'll learn a bit more about Bitcoin Cash and peer-to-peer electronic cash. So, which they are one and the same. Now, we're gonna wrap it up. Talk soon. Bye.